Hello friends, welcome back to Mama's Budget and More. My name is MK. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And thank you guys for subscribing if you guys are new. I know I've had a lot of subscribers since I've last made a video. I normally don't go this long without making a video, but our money situation's been kind of weird, so I'm reevaluating everything. I will give you guys a full update later. Okay, so today we are going to be learning how to make a budget. I know a lot of people already know how to do it. A lot of people are great at doing it. Some people don't like doing it, but if you are here, if you're watching this, then you have some kind of interest in it, that or you just like me that much and you want to watch my videos, which I want to say thank you. Okay, so first off, I do have this on my Ko-fi. I will have it uploaded today. Hopefully before this video comes out, it will be up on my Ko-fi for free, so y'all go download it. Let's see. So first off, in making a budget, you have to know all your things, right? So I don't know. Okay, so this is like the one time I'm actually going to use our numbers. If you guys have ever watched my budget with me before, you know that we don't ever know the exact amount of how much his check is going to be until we get it. So he won't get paid until Friday, and today is Wednesday, so we still have a couple more days. We usually can figure it roughly what it's going to be. So it fluctuates a lot. So we are expecting, I think, about, let me see. Yeah, that's like a gray color. I don't want that. So we are expecting about 36, I think. Somewhere around there. Not exactly sure, but somewhere around that area. So I saved you guys the time and went ahead and wrote down most of my bills. All of mine don't fit out here. I could just group them by like credit cards. That would take away like 5 lines, but so this is like the way that I usually do it. I have my own little papers that I'll show you that in a minute. So this is just for one paycheck. So I write down all the bills for this that are coming out of this one check. So total is going to be $1,749. So if we have $3,600 and we take out the $1,749, we have $1,851 left over. So that $1,851 is going to go into our expenses. So that is like everything that we would spend. So we have animals, so we need like dog food, cat food, chicken food. Drinks for us, that is drinks for my husband to go to work. It's not like, alcohol or anything. A lot of people think that, but he takes drinks for work. Eating out extra, that's just kind of like a buffer. Gas, groceries, I give my husband a little bit of cash. It's because there's times like if he's out late, then he'll stop and grab something to eat or whatever. He'll grab extra drinks. Kids, I try to put money in here, but I don't always because they don't always need stuff. Me, I don't usually need a lot of money, but sometimes I'll put money in there. Spending, it's kind of like another extra buffer. If I know that we're going to be going to buy something specifically, I'll put money in there. My husband does smoke, so I buy him his cigarettes. And water, we do get like the big 5-gallon jugs of water. So those are like weekly expenses that we always spend money on. And then, so I'll go over the amounts here in just a second. But over here on this side, this would be all your savings. So you can list out every sinking fund that you have. And like if you just want to put money in there, you can. These are the three that I want to be focusing on because I want to get our emergency fund built up. If you guys are new, my husband is a truck driver and he's wanting to get his own truck. So we are focusing on trying to get that done. And then I need to catch up on our year-long savings because I'm a couple weeks behind. So these are the three that I will be focusing on. So this is all you will probably see for the next few weeks. So if I can put money anywhere else, I will. But if not, then it is what it is. This is what I'm trying to focus on. So that's what we're going to account for. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Okay, so the ones that I know we spend the most on, we have the 1851 left over. Let's see. So tobacco, we usually spend. And he's like out. So the 280. Okay. Drinks we usually do about 200. Groceries we're gonna do 450. So we're running low on groceries. Hubby's gonna get 50. Animals we're gonna do 150 because we got some extra stuff we need to get for them. Eating out, we're gonna do 50. I don't know if this is gonna work, you guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna do 120. Goodness. This is why I don't do a budget, you guys. Joking, but extra, we're not gonna put anything. Kids and me aren't gonna get anything. Water, we can do like, I usually do about $5. Spending, I'll do 50. Okay, so we have 496 left over. Let's see, so 250, 120, 450, 50, 50. Okay, 1355. I guess that's about right. Okay, I know that sounds like a lot. We are a family of 5, so we eat a lot. Groceries might not be as bad because my middle kid just started going to school, so he's eating. Well, he's still eating breakfast here, but he's eating lunch at school, so he's not eating all day like he normally does. But I still have the other 2 with us or with me all day. So groceries might not be as much, but they're still there. Okay, so now to split the 496. Let me see. I figured it the other day on how much I needed to catch up. Okay, so we're gonna put 350 into year-long. Oops. It gives us $146. And I'm doing something different with the emergency fund. You'll see that come Saturday, Friday, somewhere around there. So let me see. Let's see if we can do, let's see if we did $7 a day times. So we're gonna put 105. So is it 496 minus 350? 40. um, we're going to divide that by 15. Let me see, 15 times 9, 135. Okay. So we're going to do 135 in emergency. Like I said, you guys will see what I'm doing with that. I think I'll put that first video out on Saturday. Okay. So 350 plus 135. I'll just add this to, I'll just put that in extra. So that makes this 1366. So 1851 minus 1366, 485. 485. And that is what we have here. Okay. So when we have higher checks, or once we start paying some of these credit cards off, we will have extra money. So if you guys are just starting to budget, if you're just starting figuring out all your bills and where you can put extra money, the first thing I would do is put all of that into your emergency fund, because that's where I've kind of messed up this whole 2 years of me doing this. I have not prioritized getting that emergency fund. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried, but it's just like something always happens. So the faster you can get that emergency fund funded and get that first $1,000 into that, then you can focus more on different things. I do want to also say, like, if you know something's coming up, like birthdays, Christmas comes every year at the same time, start putting money up for those early. Like my son's birthday is coming in February, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to put some money up for that, because if not, we're just gonna pay for the whole thing out of one check, and that might put us a little behind. So if you guys, like I said, are just starting budgeting, it's not easy figuring out everything. It's not. But something that you need to do, because it helps you really understand your bills and where your money is going and all of that. So it's good to have a budget. It's good to know how much you're spending where, and you can adjust your budget at any point. If you're just two people, you might not need almost $500 for groceries. We might not need $500 for groceries, but next time I can do, if we need more, if we overspend, I can add more money to groceries, or if we don't spend that much, I can lower that to 400. Okay, so this is how I'm kind of showing you guys. I'm not gonna do that. Let me see. So this is my monthly breakdown. I know it looks like a lot. I'm not usually this organized on like anything else other than this. So this was our first check. These are all the bills that came out, and they totaled $25.07. Second check, I have everything written down. So everything in the green is credit cards. whether they're active or not, because a couple of them aren't. The yellow is like long-term debt, long-term things that we're going to be paying on for a while, like our house, student loans, my husband's bike, Cricut. I'm probably always going to have, just so that I can make you guys some awesome savings challenges. And then the other ones are just stuff that comes up no matter what. Our car insurance, internet, our water, electric, cell phones, stuff like that. So that is all totaled up here. So this $363, it's not a lot, but if you're paycheck to paycheck, that $360 is a lot. So this is kind of what I've refigured our expenses at. I know it's a lot, you guys. It really is. But that's just, I mean, I'm sure we could cut back somewhere, but my husband is he grew up not poor, but like being told no a lot. So he's very much a spender now. He does save for stuff if he wants it, but if it's something that needs to be done, like our emergency fund, he really doesn't care. Like he's very much a we'll figure it out kind of person. So he doesn't understand the whole budgeting thing, which I get it, but he doesn't get like the games and the scratch offs and putting money in binders. He doesn't understand that. Like he's very much a throw it in your savings account kind of person, but I can't do that because I'll forget about it or I'll see the money in there and I'll want to spend it. So anyways, this is where we are at with our expenses. This is kind of roughly where I'm budgeting it at. Obviously, we didn't have that much this first check. And this is just kind of, I've got it through March, but I'm going to see if this works for us. If not, at the end of March, we will adjust it, figure out what we need to do. If we need more here and less there, like we can tweak it and figure out what we need. So you can do it this way where you just get a piece of paper and say this is January. I'm going to write out all my bills. If you need to write down when they're due, you can. I just know out of this check, this is what's getting paid, and out of this check, this is what's getting paid. It's usually how I always do my budget, just because it's easier for me. And then your expenses. If you don't need all of this, if you're in charge of your money and you say, hey, we're not eating out this month or whatever, or if you normally don't eat out, then that's fine. Don't budget for eating out. If you know that you can do everything you need and not need extra money, or you don't need a buffer for whatever reason, cool. Don't put extra and don't put spending. I mean, if you have it for you and your husband and you don't have kids, don't budget for kids, obviously. If you don't have animals, you don't need to do that. If you're not a smoker or vaping or any, XYZ, whatever, don't do that. If you work from home and you don't need drinks to take out with you or whatever, just make your budget yours. Whatever you spend your money on, that's what you put down. So I'm going to quit rambling on about that. So that is it for this portion. I am going to open some Happy Mail. So if you guys have stuck it out with me this long, thank you so much for being here. And we're going to jump into the Happy Mail. Okay, so I have a couple of things here. This is my membership mail from Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets. I absolutely love her stuff, so I think she's... Sorry for the crinkle if y'all can hear that. I don't know if I have any other memberships. I have a couple, like I'm a member of like Kimmy and Eva's channel and Beijing Girl Budgets, but as far as like Ko-fi memberships, I think this is the only one. So it says, "Hi bestie, thanks so much for supporting me and being a bestie member this month. The challenges you will receive are 2 scratchers, 1 mini, and 2 tiny savings challenges. The space scratch off is denominations 1 through 5. The other scratch off is denominations 2 through 7. Happy savings. I hope you enjoy this month's lineup. Happy holidays and a happy new year to you all. Alexis at Dying Outlaw Games and Budgets." And then you got the January Birthstone group play. Super cute. Oh, look how cute. It's so tiny. I love how she makes her stuff like super tiny. That's cute. Okay. And then it says Happy New Year 2026. And then here's a little mini. So cute. This one. Oh, look. That's cute. I like that. Okay, so this one is denominations, what did she say, 2 through 7? So 2 through 7 on this one. And that one is so cute. I love it. And the space one is 1 through 5. Oh my god, these are so cute, Alexis. Thank you so much. Okay, so the other one, I am in a pen pal group this year with some ladies, and I've already opened some mail that I've gotten. This one is from Maddie at Floating Funds. Says, "I am so excited for us to be pen pals, and I can't wait to watch your savings journey this year. I hope that these will help you start the year off strong. The 100 envelope tracker and the minis are going to be freebies on my Ko-fi next month. Love, Maddie." Awesome. Put that over here. Okay. Oh, look at the cherries. That is so cute. I like the background. So cute. I like that. OMG. Oh, I love those. Those are too cute. Okay, 100 envelope tracker. So you could use this as just like a $100 savings. I'm guessing there's 100 hearts on here. Or you can actually do it as like $100 or 100 envelope the normal way, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is so cool. I like that. Okay, and then this one, it says, "Secret admirer, your secret admirer left you a note, but you must decode what it says." Ooh. It's to MK from someone. So that's cute. You could do this like $1 per word or something. That's cute. I don't know where I'm going to put that, but that's cute. Alrighty, you guys. So that is it for today. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And don't forget to go check out my Ko-fi. It'll be linked down below under every video. And I also have my website. If you guys are new, it's also linked down below. Don't go to my Etsy because I don't have anything on there. Everything is listed in my website or my Ko-fi. So freebies and digital downloads are always in my Ko-fi, and everything else to purchase is on my website. So if you guys enjoyed the video, then leave me a purple heart down in the comments below, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, friends.